Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Broadcasting live from a bean field. I'm under the bean field. Rob's under the cornfield. A bunker 10 feet down in the middle of Illinois. It is Weird Frequencies. Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's had a great weekend. I hope everyone had an incredible weekend. Very rainy here in Illinois, so we did not, of course, naturally get to see the so-called eclipse everyone was talking about. But I saw pictures of it. It looked good. Rob is not here tonight, unfortunately. Rob has prior engagements, so I will be flying solo. For a night. And there ain't nothing wrong with that at all. So, how is everybody? If you're watching, please share the link with people. Please share the link with people who are interested into things such as the paranormal and all that. We got a lot to talk about tonight, including what is perhaps the best Bigfoot video. I can honestly sit there and say, watching this, I'm like, this might be legitimate. This might be a legitimate Bigfoot. I don't know. I'm not a big Bigfoot believer myself, but I mean, maybe, just in time for the Halloween season, of course, this video pops up, and I gotta tell you, I talked about it the other night on my podcast, and I was even sitting there like, this is the weirdest video. If it's a fake, good on you. You should be in Hollywood. You should be, making films with Spielberg. My God. But I mean, I don't know. 100 people could sit there and say, oh, it's legitimate. But then at the same time, you had that small grain of, well, what if it's not? What if it is just a guy in a costume? Like, I personally think the Patterson video is fake. The famous Patterson video they showed, I personally think that is fake. Do I believe in Bigfoot? It can have, it's possible, some form of species of giant ape or Gastropithecus or whatnot, but personally, I don't know. I do not know if something like that could exist. So, I see the chat room's filling in. Come on in. There's Adam. What's going on, Adam? Adam, the king of the chat room on the Best Damn Podcast. Trying to come in here. Good to see you, Adam. All right, so let's get right to this, ladies and gentlemen. Enough of me blabbing. Well, I'm sending links out to people because I am running solo. I usually have Rob here. So, this is the video. Now, supposedly, a couple... What's going on, Amanda? Supposedly, a couple were on vacation. They were driving on a train in Colorado, and they were videotaping their whole travel. At some point, I don't know if they saw this as it happened or they were watching the replay back from their vacation. They caught sight of this, but they caught what some people are saying is probably the best Bigfoot video ever. What's up? There's your future president of the United States right there. So I'm going to play the video, let everybody watch, and tell me what you guys think. We'll discuss it afterwards.
A couple was on that sightseeing train between Durango and Silverton. They were trying to spot elk when they saw this creature that they could only describe as Bigfoot, 6-7 feet tall, they say, camouflaged. Now, okay, I mean, if you really look closely, I don't know what else to describe it as. Look.
That is crazy.
Right?
It's time to go. It's time to pack up and go.
Someone's in a costume out there freaking people out.
Too.
It's like the media.
I don't care. Either way, it's time to go.
I think it's a prankster. The train's conductor tried to say, you know what? We've seen footprints in the snow before. Some people thought it was a hunter, but I don't see a weapon on that.
Someone's
a hunter in a ghillie suit. That's what we'd heard. That's what we were kind of thinking it could have been Friday night. All right, I'm going to mute it real quick. I mean, All right, so let's talk about this real quick. So you have this creature, just he's strutting along, and he decides, I'm just gonna sit down right here. Oof, you know. All right. There's the problem I have with this video, the big problem I have is there's nothing to compare it to when it comes to size. There's nothing I can sit there. There's not like a tree or there's a bunch of shrubs and rocks, but that's about it. But look at the stride this thing is taking. And plus, you're also talking, it's going up an incline. It's going up an incline, up a hill, and it just sits there. I don't think it's a hunter taking a crap. It could be. I don't know. That was one of the things we brought up. One of the things that we brought up on my podcast, and this is a good point. Fat 420 mentioned this. You notice this guy kind of blends in with the environment. He kind of blends in there. Because see right there, if I was to show you just that screenshot right there, you couldn't see him. You wouldn't know what you're looking at. I mean, it's an interesting little. This is one of those things where it's like, all right, for those of you just joining in, I personally believe when it comes to Bigfoot, the Patterson video is fake. I think that is a guy in an old King Kong outfit. That's not it. It has to be a genuine mountain yeti. I need to zoom in. It needs zoomed in. You're right. Somebody needs to take this and digitally zoom in on it to see, hey, what is this guy? All right. I mean, the video footage needs cleared up. I mean, but on the other hand, too, if you look at just the way this guy's walking, this guy is walking up an incline. He's walking up an incline with all these rocks and brush and whatnot. Also, if you look at the head displacement, like there's the head right there, and then there's the shoulders. So he's like sticking out, like he's got those Schwarzenegger muscles. I mean, like I said, if this is a hoax, if this is a guy in a costume, good on you. You need to be in the next Spielberg movie. You need to be in the next X-Files episode. If it's a hunter, the problem is I don't see a weapon. If it's a guy in a ghillie suit, I don't see a weapon. That's my problem. That's what Aaron Lemo said. Hunter in a ghillie suit taking a crap. Where's his weapon at then? Could he have set it down like right there and he's walking a little ways? It looks like a tan ghillie suit. That's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people are saying that. I don't know. It's a really interesting video. Everybody's kind of sitting there. Yeah, it looks like a tan ghillie suit. I don't know what it could be. And my thing is this: with Bigfoot, with all the advancements we've got, see, there's a faraway shot, a little clearer. Just sits down. My thing is this. All right, here's my thing about Bigfoot, and I've said this before on the show, and I'll say it again. We need a body. Somebody needs to, at some point, present a body of some type. See, yeah, you don't crap where you walk, halfway up a mile, so you don't scare. It's true, yeah, you don't want to do that, but you figure if this is a guy in a ghillie suit, let's say he's hunting, gazelle. Okay, let's say he's hunting gazelle or he's hunting something. And you're taking with you, like, let's say a high-powered rifle of some type, you're going to want to keep that at least close to you. So that's my problem is if this is guy in a ghillie suit, where's his rifle? I'm not saying this is Bigfoot. I'm not 100% saying this is, I'm not saying there he is. Someone finally rushed that monkey. No. All I'm saying is this is a really weird video. Stories on set. Yeah, the story was on several major news outlets. I don't know. What else could it be? I mean, I see a lot of people are saying guy in a ghillie suit. Adam and Aaron are both pretty much in agreement. I could see the guy in a ghillie suit being a thing because he does blend in with the background. But, I mean, I don't. Bubba's like, it's Bigfoot, damn it. Bigfoot is Bubba is one of the Bigfoot alumni, I guess you could say. He's a Bigfoot alumni. So I don't know. It's an interesting little video. I think this video would need someone to actually go through someone to actually go through and look into it and figure out, digitally edit there you go. There you go. That's what Adam's got it. It's a Wookiee. It's a Wookiee. There you go. It's Chewbacca. Sorry, Bubba. It's not Bigfoot. It'd be Chewbacca. It kind of looks like him, if you think of it. So I see a lot of people in the chat room are saying it's Bigfoot. A lot of people in the chat room are saying it's a Wookiee. I think the big thing is I'm kind of in agreement like Adam and Aaron. When I first saw it, I thought it's a guy in a ghillie. But I don't know. I don't know what it could be. I don't know. We'll have to wait until someone actually gives a proper analysis, or until someone comes forward and says, "Hey, why are you guys filming me in a Wookiee in my hunting outfit?" I get it, Bubba. You want to be Bigfoot. I get it. I want the Loch Ness monster to be a dinosaur, but I mean, until we know for certain, we don't know. This is the way I look at it. This is how I look at it. I know Bubba's a big Bigfoot fan. This is how I look at things whenever I'm like out ghost hunting. You have to literally be a skeptic with everything. You have to try and find a logical explanation as to why, if it's a suit though, Colorado mountains mid-90s sweating his ass off. That is true. That is true. That he's up in the Colorado mountains where it's still hot. When you're ghost hunting or something like that, you have to legitimately, if something happens, like let's say you hear a noise or you something like that, you have to find an explanation for that noise. Well, okay, I get it. Bubba's saying ghost hunting is different. Yes, I agree. But at the same time, you could also apply that same logic to things such as UFOs or, in this case, Bigfoot. All right. So they're up in the mountains, okay? It could be a guy in a ghillie suit. It could not. It very well could be a hoax. It could be mistaken identification. It could be the real legitimate McCoy. We don't know. I need a video with optical zoom on the creature or a scope. Yeah, that is true. So definitely an interesting video that popped up. It broke out in all the news. I'm pretty sure we haven't heard the end of this Bigfoot situation here. So, all right. So on to our next story for tonight. Does everybody remember it was like what, a couple weeks ago? We had the nationwide emergency alert. We had the nationwide emergency alert. It was like October 14th or somewhere around there. It was a weird situation. Nobody's saying we've yet to prove he's real. He's yet to prove he's fake. Bubba, I'm sorry. Bubba's a Bigfoot alumni. Well, apparently during that October 4th, thank you, Bubba. During that nationwide emergency alert, they inadvertently revealed secret Amish cell phones. Hi, Becky. So everybody knows the Amish are very much against technology. I doubt there's any Amish people who would watch this show, I doubt there's any Amish that even know what happens in the world with computers and whatnot. But apparently the nationwide alert did inadvertently reveal the secret Amish cell phones that the Amish have been hiding. Last week's test of the nationwide emergency alert system wound up causing something of a stir in an Ohio Amish community after it inadvertently revealed that some members were secretly in possession of cell phones. The odd turn of events reportedly came to light, ironically enough, by way of a TikTok video from a former member of the famously technologically averse order named Eli Yoder. Eli Yoder. I follow a guy on TikTok that sends Amish cell phones. I'm pretty sure the Amish, if he's sending the Amish cell phones, he's wasting money. they probably take those cell phones and smash it. Oh, is this the guy you follow, Eli Yoder? Is that who that is? Okay, well, he indicated that over the years he has secretly provided cell phones to quite a few Amish men who wish to clandestinely connect to the outside world. The arrangement seemingly went swimmingly until last week when the federal government tested their nationwide emergency alert system, which blasted out a bulletin to everyone with such a device. I didn't get the alert. This stupid phone I'm about ready to trash. It's being held together by Gorilla Glue and duct tape. It did not go off for me. I don't know why. What's up, AP? What's up? According to Yoder, shortly after the alert swept across the country on October 4th, he received word from 3 of his Amish friends that they were going to have to lay low for a while because they had just gotten shunned, which is a form of punishment wherein one is cut off from the community as a means of showing them the error of their ways, when he inquired as to how such a thing had occurred. They told him that the bulletin had broadcast on their phones despite had them set to vibrate at the time. One particularly unlucky man, Yoder marveled, actually had the alert erupt from his cell phone just as he was meeting with community elders about previous behavior that had already put him on a precipice to be shunned. Let's see. Assholes for bursting out the office with cell phones. The elders are coming into his driveway, and they were there to speak with him regarding a possible shun-worthy offense, Yoder said. Right when he was going on, the alert went off, and it was in his pocket. Now he's getting shunned for both. It is uncertain how long the 3 Amishmen will be cut off from their respective communities, though the punishment generally has a limit of around 6 weeks. One imagines that shunning will be particularly painful for the busted individuals, as not only will they be largely excluded from all activities, but they won't have their cell phones to help pass the time. All right. I know there's some Amish communities here in Illinois, especially around central Illinois, around the Springfield area. I would be the Amish person that gets shunned. I'd have a cell phone. And here's one thing they could have said. They could have said, well, Elder Bartholomew or Elder Adam, I have this cell phone in case we need emergency response or medical attention or something, I mean, it's not for, like, say, see, Eli's dad committed suicide and he was shunned and they trash his too. Oh my God. Eli's dad that is horrible. So the Eli guy in this article that I just read, his father committed suicide and he was shunned and they destroyed. That is horrible. That is horrible. Why would you? That's dirty. That's dirty. Why would you shun somebody who's already going through a hard enough time? Their father just committed suicide. Their father passed away. That's horrible. That's horrible. Yeah, I would get shunned. I would get shunned at some point being a member of the Amish community. I know I would. Some Amish will suck. The Amish have rights to cell phone. I think there's more important things with a cell phone than porn, Bubba. If you buy a cell phone with the extinct knowledge you want to watch porn, no, you're buying a cell phone for the wrong reasons. You have to forgive me. I got a little bit of a allergy cough going on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Sears catalog is for them. Did anyone still make the Sears catalog? Get out of here, Adam. I don't think they made those Sears catalogs for a while. So yeah, Amish people got called out and they got shunned thanks to the emergency alert system on October 4th. I don't know. That's surely some Amish people. Here's the thing, okay? I understand their need to stay away from technology. I get it. I understand it. There's some technology that we have nowadays. Bubba, come on now. There's some technology I don't really get into, like the whole AI thing. I've covered AI multiple times on multiple news stories. And literally, that stuff sounds bad. Like, I like how some AI is being used. Hang on, my headset's kind of dying here. I like how some AI is being used creatively. I like how some is being used for certain artworks, but well, first of all, you had the AI that's being used for the wrong reasons. And then you had the AI, like there's a big AI thing going on right now. There's a big push right now. Zelda Williams, which is the daughter of Robin Williams, the famous comedian. There's actually been AI images and art and AI impersonations of her father leaking on the internet. I haven't seen any of these, but from what I've been told, it's very creepy, very close to what Robin Williams looks and sounds like. And she's saying it's very disrespectful. And I agree, something like that's disrespectful. I heard a while back, I'm a big Linkin Park fan. I heard Linkin Park sing the theme song to Ninja Turtles. And it sounded really good. It sounded very good. But at the same time, you just feel like it's a little bit too much. It's old order old order Amish that's super strict, and Eli helps one being abused and exposes the hidden things in the Amish world. So these are like wow. So these guys, it's an older order. I thought the Amish were always nice and friendly, like, yeah, you need us to help you raise a barn today, sir. We'll gladly help you for some food. They can go to the bar and sell it. Okay, yeah, whatever, Bubba. Certain Amish sects all allow believers can be passengers in cars, but not drivers. Oh no, they are horrible. So these Amish people that Yoder here, that Eli Yoder helps, are horrible. Okay. So yeah, that's okay. I mean, there's the Amish, and then there's I think the Mennonites. Mennonites believe in some technology, but not a lot. But if they don't want to believe in technology or they think it's the devil, that's fine. But this thing here that Becky said earlier, if that's the case, then that Amish order, they just lost all respect for me, because that man's already dealing with the loss of his father. Then that happens. No. That's wrong. He's exposing the horrible ones, but he's helping the ones out that need out. I missed that TV show Amish Mafia. I didn't heard of a show Amish Mafia. All right, well, on to our next story for tonight. Cruising right along, back on new discoveries. We'll do this one. I like how Rob's got all this set up for like new discoveries and whatnot. Carbon and water was found on NASA's Bennu asteroid sample. Now, in September 2016, NASA launched the OSIRIS-REx spacecraft on a mission to study the asteroid Bennu. BNNU. I'm going to call it Benny. We're going to call the asteroid Benny, a potentially hazardous celestial body. After spending over 2 years investigating and collecting samples from Benny, the spacecraft recently returned to Earth. Initial analysis of the samples has revealed promising results within its presence of water and significant amounts of carbon, suggesting the potential existence of life's building blocks on asteroid Benny or Bennu. The finding aligns with the long-standing hypothesis that the asteroid and comets could have delivered essential materials for life's development on Earth in the distant past. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson emphasized the significance of the large carbon-enriched asteroid sample ever brought to Earth, which will help scientists investigate the origins of life on our own planet for generations to come. Bennu. Thank you, Adam. Bennu. How it's pronounced is BNNU, BENNU, which is that's the one where I'm kind of getting tossed out here. So this asteroid that they went up to, NASA has been doing a lot when it comes to asteroids. They had a couple of years ago, they had that drone land on the asteroid and deliver, I think, like an explosive or something like that. Now you have this thing. I mean, it's no secret that these asteroids or comets or meteors coming from deep space could have come from planets that might have been destroyed or fractured or something like that, or do carry elements that have, carbon and water, I think it's only a matter of time. I know people sit there and they're like, oh, it's only a matter of time until we find, the aliens, until the aliens come talk to us, something like that. I think that we're going to find a planet that has extraterrestrial life. But when I'm saying extraterrestrial life, like life that is like an animal, it's not as intelligent as humanity, but it'd be their comparison would be a dog, a species of wild animal on their planet. That's what I think we're going to find. So, and we're finding more and more pieces of it. I think it's only a matter of time until we find that an asteroid or a planet, not an asteroid. You can't put life on an asteroid. A planet that has that kind of lifestyle. So, it's possible, yeah. So, you never know. Well, Argentina, we talked about South America this past summer with the whole Peru, what they're calling the Peru face rippers. If God created Earth, why would he create other worlds? Well, okay. This is something I get asked a lot. And Rob says this every once in a while on the show. He's like, when the aliens come down, it's going to destroy religion. That's the thought. It's not him. It is a general thought. One of the beliefs has always been is that we as humans are a byproduct of extraterrestrials, or that we ourselves are the extraterrestrials. If you look at the fossil record between Neanderthals and chimpanzees and humans, there's still several fossil branches of the family tree that do not show where humanity started to evolve from. It was just like, we're there. We're there. All right. Now I bring that up because Becky brings this up. Genesis chapter 1, God created the heavens and the earth. The Bible even tells us that there's multiple. I'd have to go through it. Actually, I haven't read the Bible in 10 years, unfortunately, but I have to go through and read every verse. But in the Bible, it says God created other worlds, that there are beings of another existence out there. So, is it really destroying humanity or destroying religion if they reveal that, yes, this is real, the aliens are real? No, not necessarily. It could just very well be another part of God's creation's meaning. How many games of Sim can God play at the same time? God had to spend like $1 billion on a supercomputer if he's going to play Sim. He did. He's got Mars up here. That computer died years ago. He's got Earth right here. We need upgraded 100 times. He's got Krypton over here. It's gone now. I think God's just multiple save files. All right. Well, let's get to a little bit of this. We were talking earlier this summer about Peru having the reported face rippers, or the tribe in Peru that claimed they were being attacked by extraterrestrials, which the Peruvian government turned around and said was actually mercenaries for a mining operation using jetpacks, which I would love to buy a jetpack, but I don't think I don't think that excuse exists. Well, Argentina now is reporting a massive influx of UFOs, and one has recently reached out and actually been the one that stands out the most. Before I continue on, let me just review what Bubba here says. Religion was created to get people to act better. That's it. No man can touch another and heal them or walk on water or come back to life after death. They are not superheroes. But I'm going to guess Bubba is perhaps either agnostic or an atheist, one or two, which that'd be a discussion for another time. I'm not going to do that on this show. I'm not going to push my beliefs on Bubba. If that's what Bubba believes, that's fine. But I believe. So, and yeah, everybody's saying the same thing. Jetpacks. So, jetpacks, right. Yeah. All right. So let's go into this. Let's go into a little history. The tribe in Peru claimed that they were being attacked by these extraterrestrials that flew. And according to them, they looked like the Green Goblin off Spider-Man. All right. Peru's response was, it was mercenary men in jetpacks, which, hang on, you guys, before I get on to this story, let's look at something real quick. Can we buy a jetpack? I don't know. Who wants to help me Rob a jetpack? We're gonna buy Rob a jetpack. We'll get Rob or maybe Bubba or Adam. Let's see. Jetpacks for sale. All right, so you got your options. You got the Boba Fett bounty hunter style one. That's pretty nice. That'd be a good Halloween one. You got Morph Kids jetpack. You got rated jetpack G3. What is this? What is this? What is this thing here? How much does a jetpack cost? As of February 2019, the base for the JB10 jetpack is, we'll just say it costs more than my education. So, but okay, so this is the JB10 right here. This is a JB11. Okay, so here's what that is. Yeah, they look super safe. Yeah, no. I guess you can buy jetpacks. Huh. They look like they would set your rear end on fire. Yeah, I think they would. Or this be the thing where, like, you run out of gas, you just smack in the ground, something like that. Let's see. No, I want to buy a jetpack. We'll get Rob a jetpack and put the Weird Frequencies logo on it. Let's see. Price upon request. Price upon private request. So, yeah, they do sell jetpacks of some capacity. But now here's the question. Would a mercenary team try to discover gold? That's what the response was. That's what the Peruvian response was that it was a mercenary team trying to find gold, trying to drive people away from a gold site. So you have a gold site that supposedly has not even been dug at yet. And you're going to go ahead and take out a loan and buy, a jetpack to scare people away. I'm pretty sure a mercenary team would actually just roll in with trucks and, shoot the AK in the air and call it a day. They wouldn't need no jetpack unless, it's really, really interesting. Really interesting. But getting back to the original story, Argentina, excuse me, Argentina's had a swell of UFO sightings now, most specifically one that is, I'm sure they probably make a jetpack for you, Bubba. It's called a fighter jet, I'm sorry, Bubba. In a bizarre story out of Argentina, an odd disc-shaped object was filmed hovering in the sky over a nightclub before zipping away at incredible speeds. Yeah. And attendees say the UFO sighting was merely the first of 3 eerie sightings that occurred throughout the evening. Not just at the nightclub, but also in the town, the city of Corinets. The wild case unfolded last month. It's just now coming to light at the Zavod nightclub in the city of Corinets, and began when people at the building spotted bizarre, puzzling lights in the sky that did not seem to conform to any known aircraft. Footage of the object, seen below, shows a curious anomaly slowly across the sky and then taking off at an astounding speed or rate. We'll get to the footage here in a minute. Amazingly, multiple people attended that evening later claimed that they had also seen what they believed to have been a ghost in the women's bathroom. I was washing my hands when I saw a little girl in the mirror, one witness said. To the suspected spirit, she said she didn't speak or make any threatening gestures, but I was very surprised. She looked like a normal girl, but she was in the mirror. As if the UFO sighting and the ghost encounter were not enough, others in the nightclub say they stumbled upon unusual individuals that were seemingly out of this world. These preceded visitors were said to be tall, with pale skin and unusual eyes, and that they simply made strange sounds when people talked to them. Okay, there's still more. When exactly what exactly occurred at that nightclub that evening is understandably still a mystery, though paranormal investigators in Argentina have pledged to investigate the situation. While the accounts of possible aliens on the dance floor and a ghost in the bathroom may have conjured up the excitement surrounding the UFO sighting earlier that day, at the very least, the video captured by one individual seems to confirm something inexplicable appeared in the sky. Of course, more skeptical observers had to argue the footage was fabrication, and that the story was told by partygoers as merely tall tales. With that in mind, what do you think of the wondrous footage? Share your thought. Okay, let me bring up the footage here. So let's reiterate. Literally, UFO dance party with a ghost in the bathroom. So UFOs show up. I guarantee you, this is what I've said for years. The UFOs, the aliens are like, man, Bebop, it's my bachelor party. I get married tomorrow. Dude, let's go fuck with the monkeys. Let's go down to Earth. Let's mess with the chimpanzees. They got some nightclubs down there. We'll go party with them. Be a good time. We'll show off the phasers, and all that stuff. We'll beam some of them up. We'll bring a ghost, a hologram in the bathroom. Let's go mess with the monkeys. It'd be fun. That's probably what happened. Here is the video of the supposed crap. Okay, there it is. I want to watch that again. I want to watch that again. I don't know. That's too clear. What do you all think? Is this video fake? The video fake? That's a little clear. That kind of zips off a little too fast. It looks like a CGI render. It looks very CGI, very fake. I'm gonna say bullshit. Yeah, that looks like something out of a video game. What do y'all think? Chat room, get involved. What do you think? Was that a real? I mean, if that's the case, then why are we? I don't know. I think maybe the whole article might be fake then because, damn, I was kind of hoping to be a UFO dance party. Shit. Let's see. Disappears too clean, cut and paste. Yep, Adam's seeing it exactly the same way as me. I think it's too clean. It's way too clean. The Bigfoot video we were talking about earlier looks more realistic than that. Regardless of what it is, at least we know there's something there. This is too clean. It just takes off too fast, like something out of a movie. Yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit. Yeah, Becky's even like fake. Fake. 100% fake. I think it's fake too. Well, we have other UFO news in regards to this weekend. During the SpaceX launch of the Falcon 9 rocket carrying 22 Starlink satellites. Now, the Starlink satellites, that's Elon Musk's internet. Okay. These satellites were going into low orbit from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida on Friday, October 13th at 7:01 p.m. After orbiting the Earth, the rocket burned up in its second stage south of El Paso. During the rocket burn, combined with the glow of the night sky, some Texas residents became confused and believed it was a UFO sighting. So I've seen a lot of these videos all over TikTok. Yeah, those Starlink ones, they just went over about September. I watched them go over about September. So they that's those things move. But this is all over TikTok. People saying it's a meteor, saying it's trouble in the Middle East, that kind of stuff. See, there it is. It's basically the fireball. It's the afterglow from the rocket coming back in the atmosphere. The atmospheric heat, heating it up, getting ready for it to come down. The reason I bring this up, the reason I chose to show this is because 9 times out of 10, some things that when it comes to UFOs can be shown as a piece of mistaken identity. Like if I didn't know they fired a rocket and it was coming back down, I would believe that was a meteor or maybe a UFO. So I can see where some people would get confused. Why does it do that? There we go. I mean, if you were sitting outside, let's say Bubba, I know Bubba, if you were sitting outside, you saw that, you'd think, oh my God, there it is. There's the aliens, you know? They're coming straight from that nightclub in Argentina. But a lot of people blew up on Texas and social media saying this was a UFO. This was a UFO. Aaron, I know Aaron Lemos, he's in the chat. I know he's from Texas. Not going to say where. I kind of want to know if he might have saw this too and might have put two and two together. This was a meteorite, or I would say it would be a meteorite, but obviously we know now it was a rocket booster coming back into the atmosphere after releasing some Starlink satellites. So it's really, really cool in my opinion. And it shows, remember back in the day, NASA would launch a rocket, the rocket would break away and just sit up in orbit. We got so much space junk up there. Then you had in the 90s, you had space shuttles would land on the tarmac. What the fuck, Bubba? What the fuck? You have space shuttles that now land like your 747s. Well, now you got rocket boosters that just land. They just naturally land. Just come back down to Earth. It's interesting, isn't it? How far we've got, and we still haven't gone back to the moon. I think it's time for us to go back to the moon. I think it's personally time for us to go back to the moon. I hope you're proud of your joke, Bubba. I hope you're proud. I like how this is the serious show and I still get shit on. Oh, let's see. What else do I have? Let's see. Oh, okay. I can read this one. Since we're done with weird science and we're done with let's see. Let's go on to a little bit of ghost news. My favorite category. So it's that time of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody knows it. It's Halloween. It's spooky season. I'm getting ready to put up my Halloween decorations once what the heck? I don't know. I'm sorry. It's spooky season. You know, you got it's Halloween. You know, you've got decorations you can put up and all that stuff. And everybody knows, and everybody who is in the paranormal field, they can also I just want to point out what I gotta see. Okay, he's typing. Everybody in the paranormal field believes that this is the time of year too when spiritual activity is the most active. I am currently talking to 3 people who I may have to go out and do a paranormal investigation on. One person is dealing with not technically paranormal activity, but they're talking about some kind of ghost. Oh, and now we got 420 joining Bubba. Great, now 420. You know, they were missing a Skeletor from my show. I hope God he's to come in here. But I got one person, they have somewhat ghost activity, but they're not too sure. One person is touch and go, and the other one is, from what I can tell, it's really bad paranormal activity from what I'm hearing. Kind of late with the decorations. I'm putting Halloween decorations. It's the 15th. It's 15 days. It's like I'm gonna put Halloween decorations up. But a lot of paranormal researchers on the East Coast might actually have hit the jackpot when it comes to finding a possible haunted location. October 1st is late. What do you mean October 1st is late? Oh, I would love to take Adam and Julie. I'd love to take 420, who I see is in the chat. I've took a Becky before. I'd like to take let's see who else has been in here talking. I'd like to take April. I'd like to take Rob, of course. Aaron, Amanda Kluge. I took Amanda Kluge. I'd like to take a lot of you guys ghost hunting. I just got to find the right location where you're going to actually experience something. Well, a Pennsylvania couple is sending shivers across social media after recording the so-called paranormal activity in their house, which evokes something out of a fond horror film. Okay. The Papa John's employee, George Luis Cruz Molina, and his wife claims their house in the aptly named Erie, Pennsylvania, is haunted as evidence of multiple and inescapable occurrences. In order to prove their imaginations aren't just running wild, the petrified pair have posted footage of the alleged ghostly phenomenon on their TikTok page at Magical Poltergeist, where they boast 150,000 followers. Oh, hey, Kim, how's it going? Kim's right. I need to go to Limp Mansion. Limp Mansion's a good one. I've heard so much about that. So far, you have everything from furniture moving. You have furniture moving. You have noises. You have strange light structures and occurrences that happen in the house. If I can bring up their page, we can watch a few of these. I believe I did. Let's see. Let's see a few of these, shall we? These supposed haunted. Okay. Stop and watch. My pregnant wife was terrified at what she saw after she woke up to use the bathroom. You have to see this. What did she see? Okay. Is it playing? All right, there she is. Okay, she's in the other room here. Lights on. Can't make this screen bigger. What was that? What was that? Something flies by the screen. What was that? Oh, could be dust or bugs. I'm not a big believer in orbs. Like, I've seen orbs, like glowing lights. All right, so lights cut off. She coming back? What? What? Hold up. Hang on a second. What? All right. Did she flip the table over or the table flip over on its own? That was right. She doesn't even touch the table. Can't make this any. So she sees something. She comes running out. Okay, here she comes. That table falls over. Comments say dark shadow near bathroom. What is that? The bathroom she goes to? I'm sorry. I'm just now seeing this, and I'm like, okay. So here she comes. Bathroom's got to be over there somewhere. So damn small, son of a bitch. Smaller than my bank account is. All right, so she moves in there. I wish I could make this bigger. There's got to be a way to make this damn thing bigger. All right, so bathroom lights on. You see the bugs or dust or whatever. Yeah, hold on a minute. I've seen orbs before. An orb, this is one thing I hate. People who sit there and they're like, because one of my researchers on my paranormal group is a huge believer in the orbs. And I get into fights with him all the time over this shit. David, if you're watching, love you. You have to learn when it's an orb or dust. Now, if I see it and it looks like dust, I'm calling it dust. I have seen videos of orbs that just appear and just glow. And I would say, all right, that's a damn orb. That's an orb. All right, let's get to where she actually flees out of there. All right, so here she comes. Table flips over. Huh. It's almost like something chasing after her hits the table or something.
Warning, the following is very frightening.
The following is very frightening. Is this the same group? Okay, yes, magical poltergeist.
Breaker just got killed.
Okay. They got a nice house. That's pretty nice. Why do they have a candle on? They should not leave a candle on.
I'm scared.
What are you shaking? What you shaking for?
Oh God, I'm so fucking scared. Oh, God. Mike, cameras.
All right, there's your security footage.
There's no lights, just the candles.
Don't open the door. Don't.
Oh, please. Don't let it be nothing satanic up in this motherfucker.
It's a pussy. It's a Kit Kat.
I shouldn't play with this goddamn Ouija shit.
All right. It's very
Oh
frightening.
God, my worst fear.
All right. Oh, they got an old cellar. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I got an old cellar. Those are the kind I like. That's a fat cat. That's a fat ass pussy. Rob's gonna hate me for that. Let's see. I can't see much because the damn text here in the way. Okay, footsteps upstairs.
Oh God, I hear footsteps.
Could be.
Turn this breaker on.
Yeah. Turn that back on.
Oh shit!
Oh, what was that?
Oh, hell no. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh.
I don't think that's paranormal. I think that's just you scared. I mean, yeah, I think that you being that baby. Now there I do hear something which is kind of that scratches my head. Yeah, I think he's being a little crybaby. So listen to this part here. You hear it once or twice, and then he acknowledges it the second time. But he's breathing so freaking heavy. I think it did, Jim. See there, right there. One. Now that I will say sounds like footsteps, but that just because that's footsteps doesn't mean it's not like his wife or a child or somebody else in the house that is, moving upstairs. So.
Oh God, I hear footsteps.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Turn this breaker on.
All right.
Oh shit! Oh hell no!
I don't necessarily think that one there is paranormal.
This is absolutely crazy.
Oh, son of a bitch! We got a Ouija board now. That's heavy fat cat steps. I hate Ouija boards. I hate them. If I ever go ghost hunting and someone breaks out a Ouija board, I'm gone. So they stupid. Right now, even if this is a fake or not, they stupid.
Something comes through.
This is the last one we'll watch of them, and they'll move on.
Pay very close attention.
Okay.
What the fuck? Oh. What the fuck would that be?
You're all asking for it with a Ouija
I feel
board.
like there's like something watching me like right now, like from like.
Yeah, there's a guy in Illinois in a podcast is watching you.
Oh God,
it doesn't feel right in here.
Oh, please, baby, please tell me this is you.
Z?
Oh.
Something knocking. Okay, I heard
Baby,
that.
please, I don't even dare to do this.
I don't think I could do this for much longer. This is getting really weird. Zozo.
Zozo?
Zozo.
Baby, why is this thing moving fast? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Baby, I think we're gonna have to lock this out. Oh, fuck.
Okay, let's close it out. What the
fuck?
Close it out!
Don't leave the circle.
No,
Don't
say
leave the circle.
goodbye
Don't leave the
and
circle.
Okay, let's say goodbye to it. We have to put it to goodbye.
This is absolutely crazy.
I don't know. This is something I had to experience myself, but I ain't going in no damn house with no damn Ouija board. Homie, don't play that way. Should we, let's see. There's got to be at least a good one that
What happens next is...
All right, here we go. I wanted this. I wanted a security camera because moving over a dude's shoulder. Yeah, the door's shut, but it could also... This one thing. I want to see more videos like this with the security camera because security camera captures the entire room. If this angle here, this analog angle here where you're looking at me, you can see the entire room. Yeah, but you don't know what's in front of me. You don't know what's to my left or right. Someone could sit there and bang on that door and I say, it's ghost. Oh, shit. You know, I prefer this style here because you can see the whole room and you can see if somebody else is in there, or you can see if somebody accidentally steps in the frame when they're not supposed to. Also, this CCTV footage is a little bit harder to fake. Videos like that with the Ouija board, it could be somebody's off to the left. There could be somebody behind the door of the guy. This is just me. This is the last one we'll watch, and we'll move on to our next subject.
Is truly shocking.
I left a couple good ones for last.
Watch closely.
All right. Kids playing in the front room. The little green box you see, and that's the motion sensor. It locks on the motion. All right. They got a nice house.
Let's go in our room and play. Yeah, let's go.
Violet. That sounds like bad acting. Okay. Mom and dad in the living room watching TV. I just want to point out, for working at Papa John's, they have a damn good house. Better than mine. Okay. What is she doing? All right, bye, Becky. What is she doing?
Sophie.
Oh, son of a God.
I'm gonna have to take that doll from you, though. I know you're playing with it, but I'm gonna have to take it, okay?
Okay, but we're playing with it.
I'll get you a brand new doll, okay?
Alright.
Alright?
Fine.
I'm sorry, baby, but
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
I need to go.
What happens next
Wait a minute.
Come on, guys.
I need to go.
Okay? Alright. I'll get you a brand new doll, okay? Alright.
Fine.
I'm sorry, baby, but... Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
I need to go.
Okay, that might be a little bit legitimate, but
Fine.
I'm sorry, baby, but... Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
I need to go.
yeah, all because a doll fell. But it's the reaction of the kids. It's the reaction of the kids. Like, I need to go. That kind of adds a little bit of credence to it. A little bit. When it went from the security camera, I thought we were going to see something in the room, and then it went to their personal cell phone. That's where I have an issue, because it's like that moment you happen to be recording, and all of a sudden that happens. But it's the kids' reactions to, like, I need to go, and they're sprinting out of the room. That adds like 10% to it, Yeah, like the kid had seen things before. Yeah, like the kid had the kid saw that fall. I mean, for God's sakes, let's hang on a second. Let's just look behind me. If one of these motherfuckers ever moved or fell or got tossed at me, yeah, I'm darting out of this room too. These fuckers would hurt too, come to think of it. Especially Metroplex over there. But it's the reaction the kids have to what's happening, to the doll falling. Okay. Now, could it be just the doll fell naturally? Could it be that the doll, maybe the movement from the house, because it sounds like they're walking in it's a very old, very nice house, Seems like it could be rehearsed, but their house could be haunted too. The way it's going, from what I see, we've only seen 3 videos. Okay. The table one is interesting, where she comes running out of the bathroom and the table flips over. That's interesting. The breaker box one, no bueno. No bueno. The footsteps could be someone else. The Ouija board, no bueno. No bueno. Because that angle could have somebody hidden behind there. This one is probably as good as it can get, just based on the kids' reaction. I mean, again, listen to the children when this doll falls.
Alright.
Fine.
I'm sorry,
And watch
baby,
them.
but... Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
I need to go.
The mother didn't even say a single word. She had just started to reach her hand out. The kids are like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Table with a fishing line attached to the woman. That could be, but you would have, the problem is with that video, there would be a lot of planning for that, because she goes into the bathroom. All right. I think you see the layout of the house from here. Let's look at this. All right. There's a bedroom. She goes in there. Table's right there. Bathroom looks like it's over there. That string would have to go pretty far, and you have to attach it to this leg, which if you attach it to that leg, you run the chance of moving the table, okay, with string. That could be, but then again, it could not. There's a lot of variables to where, like, if you move inadvertently, oh, honey, I saw you move the table, retake it. Oh, honey, you moved the table again. Plus, what's to stop the table from, who's calling me? Somebody's calling me right now. Oh, I'll call him back later. What's to stop the table from following the woman into the bedroom? But it just flips over and lays there. That's the interesting part of this whole thing. So, I don't know. Maybe I think 90% of it may be overreacting to honest things they're getting confused on. Maybe it could be somewhat haunted. Is it? I have yet to see. You have to watch till the end to see what happens with the doll. It's always with the doll. This is the problem. Ghosts aren't always going to be with dolls. They're going to be with fucking. Ghosts aren't always going to mess with dolls. Child ghosts, especially. Child ghosts will play with anything. I've dealt with kid ghosts before. We have a teddy bear. It's a motion sensor teddy bear. It's got a REM pod in it. So whenever you touch the teddy bear, it beeps. We had that at a location where there was child ghosts reported. The child ghost didn't care about the teddy bear at all. The child ghost cared more about these little balls with lights in them. That, cat toys. You light them up and they got a little bell in them and then a little light lights up. They cared more about that than they did the doll. What is this? This is a minute 19. Let's watch this last one. Some other orbs and shadows can be seen, and then I'll move it on because I'm not seeing this. And I don't want to watch this one with the guy in his boxers laying there. All right, she's stirring. Okay. I saw dust. What, this orb here? This doll here? That could have been a bug. Could have been dust. I'm wanting to see your shadows. Show me the shadows. A lot of dust. I don't think these are orbs. I think it's dust. Especially an old wooden house like that. There was something there. What was that? Right there. Cobweb? Okay, the doll's moving right here. Watch. Yeah, watch. It's sitting up straight. Yeah. That could be your string, Adam. That, I'd say, is a good thing, would be your string. I don't see it. I don't see it. It could be all hoaxed. Unless I've seen videos of people. I've seen videos from people, some of the people that I'm talking to right now that want me to investigate. I don't have permission to show the video, but I saw a video that they sent me, and their dog gets thrown across the room. Nobody's home. Their dog, which is a German Shepherd, is laying in the middle of the room. This dog looks like it just got yanked by a truck. Like there's a string tied to the truck, and the other strings, and then the string's tied to the dog. This dog goes, pew. Dog's okay. But I've seen more that I would say yes to. This, I would say, I need to see more. I need to see more. So, well, since we're still on ghosts, let's move on to our last ghost subject of the night. And then I got two last stories that'll get you through. One is science, and the other one is a video I want everyone to watch and see what they say. Excuse me. A security guard patrolling a shopping center in Mexico captured footage of what appears to be a young child wandering around a play area long after the establishment had closed, and some suspect the youngster seen in the video could be a ghost. The eerie incident reportedly occurred last month at the Plaza San Diego in the city of Cholula. While walking around the facility, the site's night watchman began filming a playground, and as he panned his cell phone over to the barren equipment, suddenly caught sight of what seemed to be a child. Perturbed by what he had seen, the security guard turned the spooky footage over to the shopping center, which promptly posted online. Sorry, my allergies. The viral video has went viral on social media in Mexico, with some suggesting the child in the video might possibly be a ghost, while others argue the footage was probably a marketing stunt by the plaza. To the end, the shopping center's marketing director insists that the scene was genuine and indicated the staff initially launched a search for the potentially lost child until they realized there was no one in the establishment, a security guard had seen. The assertion will likely do little to convince skeptical viewers. There is a video. Let's see what this video shows. This video reportedly shows a ghost child playing in a playground. All right, let's see. What was that? Sorry, the video is failing to load. I had to reload the actual screen. The video was white for me. Let's see if it plays this time. I had to reload it. Here we go. I can't read that. I'm not even going to try to. All I see is Plaza San Diego. Oh. Oh, hello. Get that out of here. Right there, you have a kid, looks like in sweatpants and a jacket with a hood up. If this Publa online wasn't there, we get a better look at it. Here we go. Yeah, see it? Huh. Now, see, that's what would get me interested. That, not this whole tables flipping or dolls or Ouija boards. No, that. Because I'm going to say one of two things. Either that is a child just playing in the playground, or that's a ghost. They're claiming it's a ghost. I kind of look at it and think, maybe it's a child. That's interesting. Looks like the child walked into the shot. That could be a possibility, too. And they're claiming to save the shot. They're saying it's a ghost. That's a possibility. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. All right. Well, I got two more stories. We'll go through them real quick, then we'll log off for a night. Everyone knows I love dinosaurs. Everyone knows I love dinosaurs. I am a paleo junkie. I live, eat, breathe. I pay attention to that news as much as I can. Everyone knows the largest Tyrannosaurus specimens are Sue and Scotty. Scotty's up in Canada, Sue's in Chicago. Well, a new research study has shown, everybody knows Tyrannosaurus Rex was about 2 to 3 stories tall. That might have been the smallest versions. They're juveniles. A new study suggests that T-Rex could have been 70% bigger than how we think he is now, and may have weighed up to 33,000 pounds. That big boy. Tyrannosaurus Rex is one of the biggest and baddest dinosaurs to ever walk the planet, but exactly how big could the ferocious dinosaur get? In a new investigation, researchers attempted to answer that question. Paleontologists from the Canadian Museum of Nature in Ontario estimated the largest T-Rex may have tipped the scales at a whopping 33,000 pounds, making it heavier than an average school bus, which weighs about 24,000 pounds. The scientists presented their findings on November 5th of last year, shortly after the ongoing debate about the possibility of Tyrannosaurus actually being 3 species: Tyrannosaurus Rex, Tyrannosaurus Minerva, and Tyrannosaurus argenta. The idea was that there was 3 species of Tyrannosaur before we got to Rex, with Minerva being the earliest version and then Argenta being the second version. Oh, I guess my Susan's in here. Hi, baby. I need my supersized T-Rex. Currently, the heaviest T-Rex on record is a specimen named Scotty, which weighed 19,555 pounds when it was alive, about as much as 6.5 Volkswagen Beetles. So they're thinking now T-Rex also could have been bigger, not just in weight, but in size. To reach this weight conclusion, the scientists first examined the fossil record, which shows approximately 2.5 billion Tyrannosaurus rexes once lived on Earth. However, only a small fraction, just 32 adult fossils, have ever been discovered, giving scientists a limited amount of information to pull from. Malone, a co-author, and co-author David Hone, a senior lecturer and deputy, believes the possibility that Tyrannosaurus may have grown anywhere from its maximum weight of 53,000 pounds. And I want to get to the height. The height is the big one. The possibility of being 30 feet tall. No, that's impossible. That's got to be a fucking typo. They could not be no 30 feet tall. But yeah, so let me look this up real quick. Then we'll get on the last one. All right, so Scotty the T-Rex, which is currently the tallest Tyrannosaur and the heaviest, this is the biggest one, is 12 meters in length or 4 meters tall, and he's estimated to have weighed 6 tons. According to this research, that would be a juvenile. Here we go. Scotty's 43 feet tall, and they believe he's a juvenile. I guess that means he would think the possibility of, 3 stories tall. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. That would make the T-Rex from Jurassic Park a baby. Scotty's also a Giganotosaurus, which is the largest terrestrial land predator to ever live, was 45 to 47 feet long and 45 feet tall. Scotty, the Tyrannosaurus in Canada, is 42 feet tall. So Scotty is reported to be that means these guys would be bigger. You're talking the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, for example. If that was a juvenile, like let's say it's teenage years, let's say a teenager or a young adult, by the time he gets old, which they predict Tyrannosaurs lived only about 28 years, they only live to be 28 years old and then eventually start to die off. If it lived long enough with health intact and lived a full life where it wasn't killed, it would be close to 30 feet tall. That's insane. Or 3 stories tall. That's assuming it does, because there's 100 variables that could kill a Tyrannosaurus. First of all, on the Tyrannosaurus, there's signs in the fossil record that Tyrannosaurus may have actually partook in some form of cannibalism. There's a few small traces. Other dinosaurs, such as Triceratops, there are several Tyrannosaur specimens that show they were impaled or stabbed by a creature such as a Triceratops or an Ankylosaur. Diseases, viruses, drought. If the conditions were perfect, be 1 in a million, you could have a large specimen that could be that tall. That's borderline freaking ridiculous. That's if it lived that long. That's if it made it that long. There's 100 ways you could kill a Tyrannosaur, like I just named off. If it was the perfect conditions, the perfect situation, and it was a tough son of a bitch, that's scary. It could be 30 feet tall. Jesus. That's scary. Because Sue, let's see here. Largest Tyrannosaurus specimen, which is Rexy's 42 feet long and 27, 28 feet tall. So that's almost right there. How tall is Sue compared to Scotty? Sue is 13 feet tall. So Sue is 13 feet. Jesus. So Sue is 13 feet tall. And then Scotty's 22 feet. So he's almost twice the size of Sue, the T-Rex. That can't be. I don't know. Could it be possible a T-Rex could get that big? Yes, but also at the same time, you also need to take into consideration, okay, you're talking about feeding a creature that big. A hadrosaur's not going to do it. A sauropod's not going to do it. The other animals around it would have to get bigger too. That's scary, but I mean, if that's what they think, if they think he got that big, I mean, they did just say they did. This is the thing with T-Rex. T-Rex is the one they study the most. What's up, Spooty? A couple years ago, they were saying T-Rex has feathers. Okay. Now they're saying T-Rex doesn't have feathers. Okay. Then they're saying T-Rex had poor eyesight. Now they're saying T-Rex had great eyesight. Now they're saying T-Rex had incredibly muscular arms. Now they're saying T-Rex is changing so much. They're trying to categorize it in every which way. We know T-Rex had quills, small microfibers, but also most of the time had scales. Yeah, you want to see what they're saying it was. All right. There's a Triceratops. There's Stegosaurus. There's a T-Rex. I don't know why the Indominus from Jurassic World is here. That's what they're saying the real T-Rex would have been. That's how big he would have been. Puts you on top of Scotty, and that's not as tall as they're saying. So this is where they're saying, see, there's a dinos from Jurassic Park. There's where we believe the Tyrannosaurus. Okay, so yeah, Adam's got it correct. Sue is 13, Scotty's 22. And they're saying those are both juveniles or young adults. That's a comparison. And also you got to consider how tall it would get, because you can look at somebody, like if somebody looked at the fossil of humans, looked at one that was 5'3" compared to one that was 6 foot, they would think different species or something like that. You know, it's just the height. But that's how big they could have gotten, would probably have been. That is fucked up. I am glad they are dead. Oh, boy. Well, I have one more for y'all. We'll get out of here a little longer, but, you know, it is spooky season. I like to make sure to give you guys plenty of stuff to lose sleep over. T-Rex was always pissed off because his arms were too short. I can tell where your mind's at, Bubba. All right. I try and find videos to show Rob. I try and find videos to show people. I saw a video last week. Last weekend I worked. I searched all week for this video. The video is gone. I can't find it. The only way I can find it is on a YouTube channel called Nuke's Top 5. So shout out to Nuke's Top 5. And also I like to show you guys, I like to share with you guys new channels to get you ready for the Halloween season. A couple weeks ago, I showed you bedtime stories. Here's a new one, Nuke's Top 5, okay? Nuke's Top 5, the highlight tiers they were talking about is 6 to 7 Tyler's. I like how you're using me as a height scale. All right. Nuke's Top 5 is a video. It says top 10 ghosts. So scary. It's not just ghosts. There's a lot more. There's also other videos in here. There's also other scary videos they find on the internet here. This is one of them. All right. I have searched everywhere for this video. And the only way I could find it was on this Nuke's Top 5, because somehow they happen to have had the video and put it in their compilation. I saw this video. I'm always looking for new videos to show you guys and Rob. I am going to let Nuke of Nuke's Top 5 explain the video to you guys. Then we'll watch it. Then we'll discuss it.
The following is a very old video from the depths of the internet. Source unknown. So, a group of friends are hanging out, drinking and having a good time in the woods of Flacy, France. Suddenly, they spot what they believe to be a dog hiding behind a tree.
Vous avez vu un truc encore bouger?
Bon, toi là, il y a un truc là-bas?
Il y a un truc derrière là.
Minou, 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 j'ai trouvé ta mère.
Keep your eye on this tree here. They think they see a dog, but watch.
Putain. Il est mignon le chat. Ouais, il est un peu gros le chat, j'aime pas ça. Ouais, je vais me barrer. Oh, non? Bah, il y a un. Oh, c'est le fils de gueule.
Pourquoi t'as laissé tomber la torche?
Pour éclairer, putain!
Right there. Right there. Still there too. I watch it backs up.
Something otherworldly can be seen moving around behind the tree. Something with long fingers and an unusually large skeletal head. The video abruptly cuts, and what happens next remains a mystery. So could it be that the group had an encounter with an alien? Or just what is that?
Adam says it's Groot. This chat room get involved. What in the hell is that? Do you think this is a guy in a costume? Is this one of their friends is just really drunk or stoned, or is this legitimate? This is one of those videos that comes from the dark reaches of the internet. Nobody knows where it comes from, but usually 9 times out of 10, those are the ones that turn out to actually be the ones you can't explain the most. The ones you can't explain, the ones you can't find an excuse for because you can't find the people who created it. You can't find the people who recorded it. You can't find it was put on the internet and it was left. It's one of those things. This is one of those videos here where I look at it. I want to say it's an alien. God bless. I don't want to say it's an alien. The fact that it reaches out and you see the head, and you see the head a couple times, but at the same time, I can't. This is why I love alien looking for someone to probe. I mean, love. It's from the Argentinian nightclub party. That's where he's from. He got lost. I mean, and here is one thing that's interesting. Go back to the beginning. All right, let's go back. Let's go right here. Here's where they throw the torch. There's a torch. See, it kind of comes around the corner. It looks like it's trying to reach out for the torch. But it's also like, it also looks like it's looking back and forth between the fire and them. That's the interesting thing. Watch it. See, it comes down. And plus, you can also see there's like a backside right here. See, it's reaching for the torch. Like, it's looking back and forth. Then it hides behind the tree. Still behind a tree. Look at the torch. Backs up. Now, here's where everybody draws a parallel, okay? If this is a guy in a costume, why does the guy, the cameraman, throw the torch at the guy? If you're faking this, why would you try to set the guy in the costume on fire? Those are right there.
Something.
Now, unfortunately, the camera points downward. I hate that. I hate that. Every fucking video I've ever seen does that.
Otherworldly can be seen moving around behind
Plus,
the tree.
what's history
Something
too?
with long fingers and
you see the fingers. I mean, I know it's gloves, but
something otherworldly
see the fingers
can
like
be seen moving around behind the tree. Something with long fingers and an unusually large skeletal head. The video abruptly cuts, and what happens next remains a mystery. So could it be that the group had an encounter with an alien? Or just what is that?
Maybe they got the alien shit-faced. Maybe the alien was sneaking some alcohol. I don't know. Bubba hates me tonight. I swear. Bubba hates me. What do you guys think? Is that guy in a costume? Is that legitimate? Is it a ghost? Is it an alien? This is the kind of thing where I can't even think of an explanation. I want to say it could be a guy in a costume, but the video is too shitty. Well, we also don't know where it came from. We also don't know. We know it was recorded in France. We don't know the year. We don't know who recorded it. It could have been recorded the early 2000s. It could have been 2010s. It could have been 2020 for all we know. But, I mean, I think we need to invest in video cameras on our cell phones. For God's sakes, we got Bigfoot. We got Groot trying to get high. We couldn't record this shit better? I don't know. I look at this one and I'm just like, this is the one where I was like, maybe? It's already better than the Las Vegas report that happened in May. This is already better because they actually caught the creature in camera frame. Whereas Las Vegas videos, you don't see that. You know? Can't no one get quality? No, I guess not. So, well, I got nothing else. Rob took the night off. I'm pretty sure Rob will be back next week. He'll probably go over to Bigfoot video. I know Rob will probably have his things to say. I got nothing else going on. That's it for us tonight. Rob will be back next week. I will not. I will unfortunately be working, so you'll be experiencing all the fun paranormal news and opinions with Rob Handsome himself. And don't give me that. You want to sit there and give me shit about the France alien, but God, Bubba hateful tonight, I swear. But yes, that is it for us for tonight. You can catch me on the Best Damn Podcast Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and Fridays at 7 p.m. from 7 to 9. Been going more than 7 to 9:30 on the Best Damn Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. Please subscribe to Weird Frequencies. Show Rob some love. And as always, if you find a video or news article you want us to cover, send it to us. We'll gladly go over it. We'll gladly discuss it. We're always looking for new material to talk about. I mean, we cover half of the stuff Bubba sends. Yeah, there's a thing we call the damn Bubba files. But if you see something you think you'd like for us to talk about, send it to us. I know several people have, and we try to get to it as best as we can. We may have a special guest. I am trying to book a special guest for the 29th. Ooh, the 29th, just a few days before Halloween. I gotta talk to him and see if they still stand, and I gotta tell Rob and let him know, but you never know. We may have a special guest on the 29th show when I return. We'll all just have to wait and see. So, other than that, share the show, share it with all your friends, share it with those who are into getting those frequencies up there and getting those frequencies weird, if we'll say. You can now go back to your normal Sunday evenings, normalize your frequencies, and relax. So, on behalf of, no, not Rob and Terry. On behalf of Rob Hansen, who is currently indisposed, he'll probably be back more than likely next Sunday. I'm Tyler. Till then, have a good day and a better one tomorrow. Keep watching the skies. And watch out for that guy. If my first reaction, if I saw this video, I'm going to just leave it before I'm going to say it here. If he's reaching for a torch, I'm going to just hand him a blunt and say, here we go. Let's just talk. Let's just chat. Probably what he wanted. He only wanted blunt. Bubba, keep your eyes out for that guy. We will catch you all back here next Sunday at 8 p.m. only on Weird Frequencies Facebook page, YouTube, and Twitch. We also syndicate Weird Frequencies on the Best Damn Podcast page, so you can keep up to date. Or you subscribe to Weird Frequencies. Show Pop, you guys are really into it. Till then, don't forget to rush that monkey, pass the joint to that alien, turn on the light for that ghost, and throw the Loch Ness Monster some Red Lobster. This is Tyler signing off. Y'all have a good night, a good week. We'll see you back here next Sunday. Bye, guys.